this is Arunava Chaudhuri and you are on my YouTube channel Arunfoot. The Indian football men's national team played out a goalless draw against Afghanistan in their third and final CAFA Nations Cup Group B encounter to finish on 4 points from 3 matches. That's the good news, because later in the day, host Tajikistan, who were 2-0 down, got a 2-2 draw against Iran, meaning that India finish second in the group and will play in the third place playoff against the team which finished second in Group A. That's all of the good news that I have for you. And I'll tell you why. Because this was a terrible performance. Let's be very, very clear. There was the problems of the last 2 years, and add on top of it Khalid Jamil football. That's an outcome that you get like this against Afghanistan. It was not watchable. First thing, Sandesh Singh was missing because of his jaw fracture, meaning Rahul Beke took the armband and also Sandesh's position at the heart of defense. And Beke overall did a good job. His place was taken by his former Mumbai City teammate Valpuya, while after their much celebrated substitute performances against Iran, Mahesh Naurem and Jitendra Mes got a start. Vikram, who I thought had been a pick amongst the attacking players in regard to especially his defensive play, as well as Danish Farooq, found themselves on the bench. And why did I say earlier, this felt like something was missing? We were back into the old times with the Indian football team. Because this was a team which lacked passion. It was visible the coach gave this team no clear-cut plan. The plan was defend, defend, defend. And if you don't have an idea, just kick the ball away. That is what I saw for 90 minutes from India. And Yama Shehzad, in the 71st minute, had the best chance of the match for Afghanistan when he hit the woodwork, because a certain Gurpreet Singh Sandhu was able to keep a clean sheet. That's what the biggest positive of the last 3 matches has been, the comeback of Gurpreet Singh Sandhu in the Indian national football team. He was and he is India's number 1. But to me, also the substitutions didn't work and didn't make sense. I don't know why Ashik gets so much of criticism or even hate from the fans, because I felt that he was at least trying something in the offensive positions, then realized the others aren't going to be able to do something with his ball. He tried it on his own, also didn't work, but at least he was trying. Irfan Yadwat, was trying. Jitendra Mes felt lost. Mahesh Naurem, I'm disappointed, because I myself thought before the game, either it is Mahesh Naurem or Changte. And Khalid Jamil, once again, substitutions. Sorry, Manveer Singh Jr. doesn't cut it. Danish Farooq, sorry, doesn't cut it. And why is Changte coming on so late? Why is Roshan not being utilized? Because Mohammad Uwais once more had his problems. And these are the things which add up. And then, of course, you see that this team needs clear-cut guidance from the coach. You need a match plan. You need to tell the players what to do. And this is the problem that we have against teams who on paper will look weaker than us, because in the FIFA rankings they are behind us. We have to somehow create something. And the little things that Manolo was trying to get into the team, trying to play football, and even Manolo was fed up towards the end. Even that seemed dead. Afghanistan were the better of the two teams. They also made many mistakes, some terrible passings, terrible decisions, but at least they tried. I felt there wasn't even an effort to try and play football from the Indian national football team. It was just not good enough. And yes, we'll get another match. And it is most likely Oman or Uzbekistan. We saw Al-Seed play against FC Goa a few weeks ago. And Uzbekistan has reached the World Cup. A lot of question marks for me. This was not good enough. But hey, if you want Khalid Jamil as national team coach, this is what you're going to get. Khalid has plan A. And all his deficiencies have been exposed over the last two matches. Again, and also what worries me, that the passion, the grit, the will, the desire, which was there against Tajikistan, which was there also against Iran, but again, we were outplayed by a much, much better opponent. That was lacking against Afghanistan. This was even worse than the loss in Guwahati or the goalless draw in Saudi against Afghanistan. You know, when you're happy with the 0-0, again, football is played not to just avoid conceding, but also scoring. Someone in my live watch-along said, these kind of tactics can maybe get you good results, maybe even win your leagues. But in international football, where you have to win, this kind of football does not work. And that is, I think, a very, very good summary of what we saw. India needs to do better. And we've now seen the comeback of Gurpreet Singh Sandhu. The last three matches have clearly shown we completely lack real attacking instincts. And I will have to start calling out again. At least until the end of the AFC Asian Cup 2027 qualifiers. We need Sunil. We need a real striker who can try and hold the ball up for his teammates besides just the running. Khalid Jamil currently has only runners. But where is the end product? Where is the idea? Because the two goals we've scored were scored by our two centre-backs. And today we also saw that we missed the mentality of a Sandesh Chingan, that fighting spirit of a Sandesh Chingan. And that's worrying. What do you guys think? You agree? Do you disagree with me? You've got something else to add? Write those things down in the comments below. And as always, like, share and subscribe Arunfoot here on YouTube. Visit my other social medias. Visit arunfoot.com. And I'll be back very soon. So Arunava Chaudhuri signing off. Bye for now.